Hey guys, been a while since I've made a video. Not that I haven't been buying stuff, it's just that, well, I've been buying a lot of graphic novels and trade paperbacks, and I was finally able to go to the comic shop this past weekend, and I picked up a good bit of stuff. So basically going to be showing everything I picked up since about the first of the year. As you can see, I was able to pick up Batman Detective Comics trade paperback volume 3. This has, well, it's the League of Shadows story. Got this at Ollie's for $3.99. Picked up Nightwing volume 2, Back to Bloodhaven. Anytime I can get these cheap, got this one for $3.99 also. Anytime I can get these cheap, I'm going to pick them up. Got Deathstroke, Volume 1, Gods of War. I like the Deathstroke character, and just thought I'd pick this up. Got it for $2.99. Got Black Hood, Volume 3, The Nobody Murders. I always like these old MLJ revamp characters from the 40s. These were particularly good, so picked it up. Got Alias, Volume 2. Paid $3.99 for it. I just flipped through it in the store. The artwork looked pretty cool. Story looked pretty cool, so I grabbed it. This one called Magneto Reversals. I don't pick up a whole lot of newer Marvel stuff, but this has got the Red Skull on the cover, so grabbed it. Got Batman, Night of the Owls. This is, well, not sure what volume number it is, but it reprints that storyline. Got Volume 2, City of the Owls. Got these again. Got these really cheap at Ollie's. Got the Joker, Endgame. This reprints that storyline. Got it for $5.99. Picked up Fables, I think this is Volume 4. Yeah. Volume 4, March of the Wooden Soldiers. I have grown to really like this series. I picked up a couple of issues of it, individual issues, and just really didn't get it. But I picked up a couple of volumes of these collected editions cheap, and I really liked it. So I've been picking these up as I could. Got this Joker, Death of the Family. This is hardcover. I think I paid $5 or $6.99 for it. I read this story in the individual issues, but I think this collects the issues from the other comics that were in that storyline. These out of the way. Picked up Superman, American Alien. I think this kind of goes back and looks at Superman's teenage years. I looked at it a little bit in the store, just looked really interesting, so picked it up. Got the Fox Hunt. I think this is volume 2. Thought it was volume 1. Anyway, again, it's old MLJ character, and I like those, so pick this one up. It's called Fever Year, The Killer Flu of 1918 by Don Brown. I picked up a couple of books that he's done, and they were really good as far as historical accuracy, and the pictures and everything go really well together. Just good books if you can find them. He writes a lot of historical nonfiction in graphic novel form, and it's really good. It's good, especially if you have kids in your house that are 7th, 8th grade, something like that, who really don't like to read history. But this is in comic book form, and it's really good. Got Batman Volume 6, Bride or Burglar. Wasn't aware of this wedding storyline that they did, but anyway, it was cheap, so I picked it up. Got The Hangman, Volume 1. Again, old MLJ revamp, and I like these. The Black Hood, Volume 1, The Bullet's Kiss. Ditto from the last book. Well, this one's called Thanos Titan Consume. This was originally a $18 book. I got it for $4. So it's a prose novel, but who cares? Why not? I think, this is an extra one that I picked up. I accidentally ended up getting 2 copies of that Black Hood, The Nobody Murders, Volume 3. I'll probably trade this in at the comic book shop and get some store credit for it. The Flash, Volume 3, Guerrilla Warfare. I don't pick up a whole lot of new DC stuff either, but for $4, I thought, why not? All right. Really happy to find this. Detective Comics, 80 Years of Batman, the deluxe edition. Got this for $7.99. This was a $40 or $50 book. $30 book. Just reprints some classic stories from the history of Detective Comics, so picked it up. Got Batman Eternal, Volume 1. This reprints the first 21 issues of that book. Got Volume 2, which is number 22 through number 34. And got Volume 3. Doesn't say which issues this reprints, but it's a pretty thick book, so I would imagine it's somewhere between 15 and 18 issues, possibly 20. Got the Black Widow, The Finely Woven Thread. I don't think this has it's Volume 1. Just picked it up because it was cheap and it's Black Widow. Artwork's pretty good, so grabbed it. Got New Crusaders Legacy. I don't think this has a volume number on it. But again, this is old MLJ characters that were revamped. This has got Ditko art, Alex Toth art, Gray Morrow, Dick Ayers, some Kanigher written stories, some Infantino stuff, and a lot more. Anyway, I flipped through it in the store, and it's really cool. It's got a lot of classic artwork, and the stories look like they were pretty decent too, so picked them up. All right, now on to the comics. I was very fortunate to be able to go to Borderlands Comics in Greenville, South Carolina, and they were having a sale on their dollar books, and I picked up about 80 books. Got Captain America, number 38. I think this is the 19. Anyway, it's one of the series from the early 2000s. This was the last issue I needed, so very happy to find that. Got a reprint of Action Comics number 1. This reprints the Superman stories and all of the other stories that were in this this comic. It's even got the authentic ads and everything. It's just really cool. Got that for free, actually. Picked up two comics that I have needed to inch a little closer to completing my run. This is Superboy number 250 and Superboy number 251. I'm trying to complete a run from about Superboy 175 or so up to around 330, 335, whatever I can find cheap. There is a cutoff point, but anyway, got Avengers number 39, number 44, number 45, number 47, number 57, number 58, and number 59. I'm trying to complete this series also. Got some good Avengers stories in this, good artwork. If you can find this series in cheap box, I recommend it because it's really good. Marvel 2-in-1, number 51. This was just an issue that caught my eye when I was going through the boxes. It's got the Beast, Miss Marvel, Nick Fury, Wonder Man, and of course the Thing in it. Not sure who the villain is. I'm sure the story will be, at least decent anyway. Got Swing with Scooter, number 26. I like Henry Scarpelli in his art. Reminds you of Archie. I think Scarpelli had a brother that drew for Archie Comics. So they have, him and his brother have very similar art styles. And just picked it up because it was late 60s, early 70s, and it was really cheap. At Binky's Buddies, number 9. Again, this is Scarpelli art. And late 60s, early 70s, thought I'd pick it up. At Batman, number 52. This is from the newer series, I guess. Artwork caught my eye. I think this is a variant cover. Got Marvel Man, Family's Finest, number 1. And number 3. I already had number 1, but, nowadays they print all these variant covers and different things. So, no big deal. I like the artwork on the covers, so. Got Teen Titans Spotlight on the Teen Titans, a story called Stuck in the 60s. This was drawn by Dan Spiegel, who some of you may know. He drew quite a bit of Scooby-Doo for Marvel. He did a comic called Crossfire, I believe it was. I think it was for Eclipse Comics. Anyway, Spiegel has a classic art style that some like, some don't. This being Teen Titans, I figured they were probably trying to evoke a Nick Cardy-esque style for this comic. So, picked it up just to see. Got Sleeper, number 2. This is the first series. Number 4. Number 10. And number 12. I've been trying to complete this little 12-issue storyline. I'm pretty sure this completed it for me. It's just good stuff. It's basically a hitman who, can't die. And anyway, it's kind of violent, and I really like it. Alrighty, also got Sleeper Season 2, number 12. Got Batman and Robin, number 18. And number 19. This is just a couple of issues I didn't have. Figured, they were 50 cents a piece. Figured, why not? And even if they're junk, I can always trade them in, get store credit. Got GI Combat number 172. Yeah, it's in pretty rough shape, but I like old GI Combats from the 60s and early 70s, so picked it up. Got Geronimo Jones from Charlton, number 3. I think this is also a Spiegel drawn comic. I can't remember if this was a TV series back in the late 60s, early 70s. But anyway, I like old Western comics, so picked it up. The rest of what you're going to see is Cerebus. I found a huge run of Cerebus. Matter of fact, it's so huge that it completes basically the second half of the series for me. Well, not quite the second half, but from 200 to 300. I'm not missing very many now. This was a it's called Free Cerebus. Basically, it's the first 150 issues summed up in short order. Just really cool to have, in case you aren't able to get the first several issues, which are first 25 or 26 issues are really hard to find, and if you find them, they're expensive. Cerebus number 100, 232, 233, 234, 235, 237, 238, 239, 240, 241, 242, 243, 244, 245, 246, 248, 249, 250. The ones that you don't see, where it skips numbers, those are ones I already had. 251, 252, 253, 254, 255, 256, 257, 258, 259, 260, 266, 267, 268, 269, 270, 271, 272, 273, 274, 276, the Spore cover, 277, 278, 279, 280, 281, 282, 284, 285, 286, 287, 288, 289, 291, 292, 293, and 299. That is my haul. Video's a little longer than the ones I usually make, and I know it was a lot of Cerebus, but hopefully there was something cool in here that you saw that maybe sparked an interest. Go out to your local comic shop and rummage through their cheap boxes. You really never know what you're going to find. And try to buy some of their non-dollar stuff too to help support them. These guys go away, it's going to be really hard for us to find this really cool stuff that we need that would leave us with just a few outlets. And you know what happens when there's only a few outlets to find something? The price usually goes way up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and not sure when I'll make another one, but probably sooner than I think. Have a good one.